These are the topics covered within this module. Click a topic to learn about it. In modern economics, money plays a crucial role. Modern economics cannot work without money. The exchange of goods and services has been the essence of human life, and money is required to facilitate this exchange. It is difficult to define money, but various economists have tried to define money in various ways. According to Professor D.H. Robertson, money is anything which is widely accepted in payment for goods or in discharge of other kinds of business obligations. In the words of Crowther, money can be defined as anything that is generally acceptable as means of exchange, and that at the same time acts as a measure and store of value. Crowther. Professor Walker says, money is what money does. No individual can produce everything that he requires on his own. He has to depend on others for different commodities. This system is known as mutual cooperation. This system has been prevalent ever since human life came into existence. In other words, exchange of goods and services is known as the barter system. Barter refers to exchange of goods for goods. For example, when a farmer gives apples and gets hen from another person in return, it is known as barter system. Barter system works when there exists double coincidence of bonds. Double coincidence of bonds refers to the simultaneous fulfillment of mutual bonds of buyers and sellers. Both of them are happy and exchange the goods. However, as civilization developed, people faced many difficulties in using the barter system. The difficulties of the barter system: lack of double coincidence of bonds, lack of store of value, lack of common measure of value, lack of divisibility, and lack of standard of deferred payment. Click each difficulty for more information. To overcome the difficulties of the barter system and to have a commonly acceptable medium of exchange, money was invented. Money has undergone a long process of evolution. Let us see the various stages in the development of money before it acquired the present-day form. Click each stage for more information. Commodity money. As discussed in the barter system, the exchange of commodities against commodities is called commodity money. Here, various commodities like food grains, animals, livestock, salt, tobacco, etc. are used as money. Metallic money. With the failure of the barter system, metallic money came into existence. Precious metals like gold and silver were used as a medium of exchange. These metals were used as money, not because they were valuable, but because they were scarce, durable, widely accepted in monetary transactions, and divisible. But later, metallic money was discarded as a medium of exchange because of the insufficiency of precious metals to meet the requirements of the increasing trade, lack of safety, and inconvenience during huge transactions. Paper currency. Metallic currency was replaced by paper currency. From the 1930s, most of the countries started using paper currency as medium of exchange for internal and external trade. Initially, paper notes were issued by all commercial banks, but gradually, when paper money became inconvertible into metallic money, central bank took the monopoly of issuing of paper notes. The Central Bank of India is named as Reserve Bank of India. Plastic money. During the decade, people started using plastic money in the form of credit cards and debit cards for making payments. One can withdraw money through these cards. Plastic money also facilitates making online purchases through the internet. Bank or credit money. Besides paper money, people started using checks and drafts called credit money because of their low risk, durability, and convenience. Money is accepted by people freely in exchange for goods and services. It can be easily converted to goods and services whenever required. Paper notes and coins can be used for a long period of time repeatedly. It does not provide direct satisfaction but acts as a means to satisfy our wants. It is supplied and regulated by the central bank. Money is divisible without any loss of value. Having learned about various demands for money, let's now learn about the functions of money. Professor Kidley has classified the functions of money into three groups: primary functions, secondary functions, and contingent functions. Click each function for more information. The primary functions of money are again divided into medium of exchange and common unit of value. Medium of exchange. Money as a medium of exchange divides the exchange transaction into two parts, namely sale and purchase. This function of money removes the drawback of double coincidence of odds. It facilitates sale and purchase independent of each other. Common unit of value. Money serves as a unit of account. It measures the value of all commodities. That is, every commodity can be expressed in terms of money. When we express the value of a commodity in terms of money, it is called price. With its help, we can compare the value of two or more commodities. Also, it is easy to determine exchange rates between them. This function makes possible the keeping of business accounts, store of value, and transfer of value. Standard of deferred payments. Deferred payments refers to payments that need to be made on a future date. Assume that an employer needs to pay salary of ₹1,000 to his employee at the end of a month. The advantage of using money to make the payment is that both the employer and employee know the definite amount of money that needs to be transacted at the end of the month. This function of money has facilitated borrowing and lending activities and has led to the creation of financial institutions. Store of value. Money as a store of value implies that it is a means through which purchasing power can be stored for the future. One can hold one's earning until the time one wants to spend it. Money comes in convenient denominations and is easily portable. Transfer of value. Money helps to transfer values from one person to another. For example, if a person purchases a commodity, he transfers the value to the shopkeeper by paying him the cost of the commodity. Contingent functions imply using money in assisting various economic agents in making their economic decisions. Contingent functions are classified as consumption decision, production decision, distribution of national income, and basis of credit system. Consumption decision. The main objective of the consumer is to select the best possible consumption that gives maximum satisfaction. The consumption decision depends on the price of the commodity that is to be consumed as well as the income of the consumer. Production decision. The main objective of the producer is to select the best possible factor combination that gives maximum profit. The prices of various factors such as wage rate and interest rate are made in terms of money. Therefore, money plays a key role in taking crucial decisions regarding production, distribution of national income. The various components of production such as land, labor, organization, and capital play an important role in the process of production. The contribution of these factors is rewarded in terms of money, as rent to land, wages to labor, profit to organization, and interest to capital. Basis of credit system. In a dynamic economy, money is the basis of the entire credit system that plays a key role in the expansion of trade and commerce. Without sufficient money, it is impossible to run the smooth credit system. Money supply refers to the total volume of money held by public at a particular point of time in an economy. Public signifies the money-using sector, that is, individuals and business firms. It does not include government and banking sector. It is a stock concept. Since 1977, Reserve Bank of India used 4 alternative measures of money supply. 1. M1 includes those assets which can be directly used for transactions. It is also called transaction money. M1 includes only monies and not near monies. It includes currency. This is the currency held with the public. It includes notes and coins that are in circulation with the public. It is also called fiat money. M1 includes only that currency which is held outside banks. Demand deposits. These are the money deposits made by the depositor or owner of the deposit to the bank. Bank is agreed to honor such demands or pay money on demand at any time. For this purpose, the people use checks to meet financial obligations. Other deposits held with the RBI only to be included in India's M1 measure of money. These are the deposits held by the RBI on behalf of foreign governments and governments, IMF, financial institutions such as LIC, UTI, NABARD, IFCI, etc. M1 is equal to C plus DD plus OD. M2 is equal to M1 with Post Office Savings Bank. M3 is equal to M1 plus net time deposits with banks. And M4 is equal to M3 plus total deposits with Post Office Savings Banks. In modern economy, money is the basic and essential component. Let us see the significance of money in modern economy. Click each significance for more information. Facilitates exchange and promotes trade. Money facilitates exchange and promotes trade by removing the difficulties found in the barter system. It overcomes all the challenges in the barter system and promotes trade. The amount of money needed is alone used and the balance is saved for future benefits. Money can be used for capital formation. Money promotes division of labor and specialization by which efficient machines and advanced technology are used to produce goods. This enables increase in the amount of production and in the variety of goods and services produced. Money is a common measure used to express the value of goods, so the consumer and the producer can easily compare relative prices of goods and expected utilities from them. The consumer can spend his income on various goods in such a way that marginal utilities of goods are proportionate to their prices. With this, he will be maximizing his satisfaction from his given income. The producer can also easily decide on the level of output which maximizes his profits by equating marginal cost with marginal revenue, which is MC is equal to MR. Helps in reviving the economy from recession or depression. Idle productive capacity and unemployment of labor. This would help the economy to recover from recession. Expansion of money supply, say through government's deficit budget financed by the creation of new money, increase in aggregate expenditure or demand. This would help the economy to recover from recession.